Linking words. I know that all of you have an idea about linking words. You already studied them before, and you already use them in your writings and so, but today we are going to discuss them according to their job or function in a sentence. So let's read this part from your booklet. I hope you are all ready. So open your booklet and let's read that. We usually use linking words to join two sentences together. They express reason, result, time, and contrast. So you can use linking words to express many things. You can use it to express reason, result, time, or contrast. And we have studied this when we studied compound sentences and when we studied complex sentences. In compound sentences, we used to use coordinating conjunctions, the fanboys, to connect one independent clause to another independent clause. So we can call coordinating conjunctions linking words. And we use them with complex sentences, and we used to use subordinating conjunction to connect between one independent or main clause and another dependent or subordinate clause. Now let's start with our first job for a linking word. It's expressing reason. So linking words like because of, due to, owing to, as, for, and since, they introduce a clause of reason. Clauses of reason are used to express the reason for something. So you can use such linking words to tell about reason. And I need you to divide them into two groups. The pink group, because, as, for, and since, and the green one, because of, due to, owing to. They all mean the same, but we use them differently in a sentence. So group one, because, as, for, and since, and group two, because of, due to, and owing to. Let's start with examples. Example one, I stayed at home because it was raining. So let's analyze this sentence. I stayed at home, this is the main clause. And because this is a linking word, or it's a linking word that expresses reason, or we can call it a subordinating conjunction. And because it was raining, this is the clause of reason, or you can call it the subordinate clause. And notice here that we have a complex sentence. Okay. A note here that linking words like because, since, for, and as are followed by a clause. So if you look here, because it was raining, this is a full clause. It has a subject, it, and was raining, a verb. Now let's have more examples for the linking word because, as, since, and for. Example one, we canceled the picnic because it was raining. So we canceled the picnic because it was raining. You can use because between two clauses. You can use it in the middle. And you can start your sentence with because. So you can say, because it was raining, comma, we canceled the picnic. Let's have an example with as. I didn't go to the gym today as I had a lot of homework to do. I didn't go to the gym, this is the main clause, as this is the subordinating conjunction, and as I had a lot of homework to do, this is the subordinate clause. And you can start your sentence with as, so you can say, as I had a lot of homework to do, comma, I didn't go to the gym. Okay. I'm going to bed at 10 p.m. since I need to get up early tomorrow morning. You can use since between the two clauses, and you can also start with since. So you can say, since I need to get up early tomorrow morning, I'm going to bed at 10 p.m. Note that the linking word for can only go in the middle of the two clauses. We often add a comma before it. So we can say, her dad rewarded her for she got the full mark in the exam. So use the linking word for only in the middle of the two clauses. Do not start with for. Now let's go to the other group, the green group, and see some examples. The house was destroyed due to heavy rain. The house was destroyed, this is your main clause. Due to, this is a linking word that expresses reason, or we can call it a subordinating conjunction. Due to heavy rain, this is the clause of reason or subordinate clause. I just want you to notice here that after due to, we do not use a clause, we just use a noun. So note that linking words like because of, due to, owing to are followed by a noun or the gerund form of a verb. So gerund means the verb plus ing. So here, due to heavy rain, rain is the noun and we just add the adjective heavy to describe it. So after due to, because of, owing to, only use a noun or a gerund. Okay, let's see more examples for because of, owing to, and due to. Number one, we canceled the meeting because of the bad weather. So because of, if you notice what comes after it, it's a noun. Weather is the noun and we describe it being bad. Because of the bad weather, we canceled the meeting. So you can also start with because of. He was kept in after school due to his bad behavior. So again, after due to, we use a noun, this is behavior. And you can start your sentence with due to, so you can say, due to his bad behavior, comma, he was kept in after school. Owing to. Ravi didn't play the match owing to his illness. Or you can start with owing to, you can say, owing to his illness, Ravi didn't play the match. Here, owing to is also followed by a noun, which is illness. Sentence one. I was hungry, I made a sandwich. So we are going to rewrite the following sentences using a suitable linking word expressing reason. So, Aya, you said we can use because. Okay. Kinsey, the meaning of due to, it means because of. All of them, they mean because of or because. So you said we can use because or as. Yes, you're correct. Let's see here. So we can write, I made a sandwich because I was hungry. I made a sandwich because I was hungry. Can you all please write this in your booklets? Safe, yes, we can use as instead of because. Jana, we cannot use owing to. Owing to needs a noun or gerund. We have here a clause, I was hungry. So did you all write this? It's page 52, Adam. Sentence 2. Matt apologized, he was wrong. Again, we need to connect those two sentences using a linking word that expresses reason. We can use as, yes, Yora, because, Meher, yes, thank you. Because, as, and yes, if we can use for, yes. For or because. Due to, we can't use it here because we have a clause. Riham, we don't have due only. It should be due to. And here we don't have a noun or gerund, so we should use some of the pink group. So we can say Matt apologized as he was wrong. Matt apologized as he was wrong. Please write this in your grammar booklet. Mariam, we cannot use owing to. You can't say Matt apologized due to he was wrong. This is wrong. We can use that. We can't use that because owing to needs a noun. So for example, we can say Matt apologized due to his mistake, for example. Okay? Let's move to sentence 3. They are friends, they forgive each other's mistakes. How can we connect those two sentences? We can use for, yes. So, Yara, because, yes. Thank you. Yes, for. We cannot use due to here, Farida, because we have a clause. So we need one of the pink group. So for, yes, you're correct. Rose, we cannot use owing to here. They are friends. We can say they forgive each other's mistakes for they are friends. So you are going to mix the sentences or change their places. You are going to start with they forgive each other's mistakes, comma, don't forget the comma, for they are friends. And here you have a compound sentence because the word for is a coordinating conjunction. Okay, now move to page 53 and let's complete the exercises. Number 4, the flight was cancelled. The weather was terrible. So how can we connect those two sentences? Any ideas? 1 second. Okay, Kinsey, I can wait for you. We can use due to. No, we can't. We can use because. Yes, you are correct. Because of, we cannot use it here because we have a clause. The weather was terrible. This is a clause. It has a subject and a verb. Because. So, no, we can't use so. Okay, so we can say The flight was cancelled since the weather was terrible. Or we can say the flight was cancelled because the weather was terrible. Okay, let's go to sentence 5. He cannot run fast. He is lazy. So how can we connect these two sentences? We can use as, because, for, yes, as, for, yes, because, as, yes, you are all correct. We can't use due to here. He cannot run fast, he is lazy. We can say, he cannot run fast because he is lazy, or since he is lazy, or as he is lazy. But I want to ask you a question here. What if we have here, instead of he is lazy, for his laziness, for example, we have a noun. So what we are going to use here? He cannot run fast, that's his laziness. Yes, due to excellent Meher, Mazen, and Farah. Safe, yes. So we can say he cannot run fast due to his laziness, or owing to his laziness. Yes, Zain, owing to, due to, owing to, or because of. Yes, Kinsey, but just spell it correct. So he cannot run fast because of his laziness, due to his laziness, or owing to his laziness. Yes, Malika, you just wrote them all. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay, now let's move to the next job for a linking word. It's expressing result. Okay, so linking words like so, therefore, consequently, as a result, they introduce a clause of result. Clauses of result are used to express the result of something. So you can use such linking words to express the result. And we are going to see examples here. Example 1. The bus was late, so that we decided to take a taxi. I know that you have in your booklets only so. So can you please add the word that in your booklets? And let's read this again. The bus was late, so that we decided to take a taxi. So the bus was late. This is the main clause. So that is a linking word that expresses result, or we can call it a subordinating conjunction. And so that we decided to take a taxi, this is a clause of result or subordinate clause. Example B, he didn't show up for the exam, consequently he failed. Consequently here means as a result. So what's the result of not showing up for the exam? He just failed. So here he didn't show up for the exam. This is the main clause. Consequently is a linking word that of result, or we can call it a subordinating conjunction. And consequently he failed. This is the clause of reason or subordinate clause. Exercise C. You cannot find this in your booklets. So just look at the screen and let's see more examples. The tennis player had a knee injury, therefore the match was postponed. So here, what was the result of the player having a knee injury? The match was postponed. So therefore here also means as a result. So another example, example D, Jackson misbehaved with his boss. As a result, he lost the job. So what was the result of misbehaving? Jackson lost his job. He died. Yes, you have another way to use as a result. You can add the word of. So you can use it like this. He died as a result of his illness. But just notice here, if we use the word of, you can just follow this by a noun. This is illness. So you say he died as a result of his illness using a noun. So sentence A, Ben took his sister to the park. She could play on the swing. So, okay, Toa, can you answer this, please? Toa, I can hear you now. Can you answer this?
Ben took his sister to the park so she could play on the swings.
Can you use so that? It's, yes, you're correct. So we can say, Ben took his sister to the park, comma, so that she could play on the swing. Very good, Toa. Thank you. Now, sentence B. Can you just write this so that, and let's move to the other one. Mary was walking towards a small bird, but the small bird was scared and it flew away. Who can answer this? Please raise your hand. Farida, can you please answer this? Farida, I can hear you. Farida. Farida, are you here? Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Can you answer this, please? What
Okay.
linking word are you going to use here?
Mary was walking towards a small bird
Yes.
as the small bird was scared. Consequently, the small bird was scared.
Yes, very good. So you can use consequently. Thank you, Farida, very much. So you can say, Mary was walking towards a small bird. Consequently, the small bird was scared and it flew away. And here, consequently means as a result. So the small bird was scared. Okay, now let's move to sentence C. What of her bad behavior? Elle was sent to her room. Who can answer this? Raise your hand, please. Say, Freda, please. Can you answer this?
As a result,
Yes.
of her bad behavior, Elle was sent to her room.
Yes, very good, dear. So because here we have the word of, so we need as a result of her bad behavior, Elle was sent to her room. Thank you very much, dear. Let's move to sentence D, and you are going to find this on page 54. The room was very hot, but I turned on the air conditioner. Can you answer this? Who can answer this? Please raise your hand. Salma Amr. Salma Amr. Salma. So we say the room was very hot, so that I turned on the air conditioner. Yes, you are correct. We can use so that. Or we can use another word that means the same, like therefore. So we can say the room was very hot, therefore, or so that I turned on the air conditioner. Thank you, Salma. You're correct. Okay. Let's move to sentence E. Dan took his sick cat to the vet. What treatment? Okay, just use here for. We can say Dan took his sick cat to the vet for treatment. And you can just pass this sentence. It doesn't relate to our lesson, but just write for. And let's move to sentence F. Simon robbed a bank, comma, he was put in prison. Who can answer this? Please raise your hand. Yahya Muhammad Ziad. Yahya, are you here?
Yes.
Okay, can you answer this? Consequently, yes, you are correct. We can say Simon robbed a bank. Consequently, he was put in prison. Very good, Yahya. Or we can say so that. You are welcome, Yahya. So Simon robbed a bank. Consequently, he was put in prison. Or Simon robbed a bank so that he was put in prison.